Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos, where physics meets the fairway and the universe takes a swing at your mind. Guys, we're out here in the desert at a little party. We're going live for the PGA Championship. How you gentlemen doing? We got a special guest here as well, but we got Andrew. What's up, man?
Yo. Super stoked to be here with everyone. Beautiful weekend. Let's pass it to Corey to introduce
Another special guest, my brother Corey. How are you, man?
Hey, doing great.
I think this might be your debut
on Golf in the Cosmos, right?
Yeah, and then our special guest here, who we're naming the episode after here, we got Tommy Brown, Alabama. Guy has a ring. What's up, man?
How you doing? Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Dude, thanks for joining the pod, man.
I'm honored to be on the debut with Corey. That's awesome. Big fan of Corey over here.
Oh yeah, man. You know, we love getting the football players on here once in a while because it's like you guys all golf a little bit.
A little bit. Myself, I like going out with the guys and watching. Some of the best players I play with are really good golfers and they're really good coaches. So that's always fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard you hit a drive 360.
That was, one time in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is high elevation place, and. It was a great time. I drove it far, had a good approach, and then like three putted and didn't get a birdie.
Well, it doesn't really matter what happens after you get a 360 drive. Like it's sweet to get that type of drive. I mean, I would pay a lot of money to have that drive.
It was my first par. Ever.
Oh, really?
Like, I've never completed kept score for a full round.
Okay, wow. Okay, what position did you play at Alabama?
I was a guard tackle on the offensive line. I'd say the first couple of years I was a tackle, and then this guy named Will Anderson came in, and he was really good. He beat me a lot, so Coach Saban moved me to guard and moved Will to the first team, and that's when Coach Sarkisian gave Will the nickname the Terminator.
Oh man!
Wow.
Did you have a nickname or?
No. I was Tommy Brown or 75.
Okay. Well,
75, get over here.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of that.
Most people don't have a ring, man, so that's pretty sweet that you have that, man. And I wish we were in the same group today. Honestly, I wish we were golfing together. I would have loved to see your
that
swing.
Could be cool. The 300.
I know Andrew wanted to see that swing.
Oh yeah. No,
I can swing. We can get a swing going. I'm a big Top Golf guy.
Nice.
Shout out the Roby family and. Any trip, we get like 2 or 3 days off, and that's not enough time to fly back home to California. So the Roby family in Huntsville, Alabama, adopted me. My best friend Jackson Roby, walk-on center. You can Google him. Jackson Roby, 6'5", with 7-inch heels. But he's listed 6'5", center. And one of the very few walk-ons that actually got to play at Alabama, which is pretty incredible after 5 years, what he went through and how much he gave to that program.
Dude, shout out. Yes. I also want to shout out Andrew's channel, Try Thinking Deeper. Guys, follow Try Thinking Deeper. You can get a lesson. Some of the best prices in town. Yeah. You can get a lesson.
Here it's $50 an hour.
Yeah.
So if you live in Thailand.
Hey, but get in now because prices are going.
So I'm interested. I'm actually curious of the listeners out there. Like, what would you pay for a golf lesson? What is a fair amount?
What's the market rate?
In my mind, it's too high. It's too high.
Yeah,
very high.
But I see a guy raising his hand out there.
We are live right now.
What's the price you think you'd pay?
Somebody
for
shout a number.
A high quality golf.
What would you
lesson?
pay for a golf lesson out there?
No.
With like a great a tour pro from Tiger Woods.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're not paying me.
Okay, from a lesson from me. Let's be specific.
Okay.
The one who's
scratch. What would you fucking pay?
$100. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we needed.
Probably not anything higher.
That's more than I would pay personally.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You got to have different rates.
For the people streaming, let me say, for the people streaming, we are live. So there's a bunch of people in front of us that you can't see. So that's why we're like speaking to the crowd. They don't know what
we
we're
see comments.
Live studio audience.
Yeah, dude, we have like 1,000. Yeah.
Well, we have to watch the comments as we ask.
Yeah, we got to watch the chat.
All right, Corey, so I want to know, though, why you think 50 was too low, like from a business perspective. You were pretty vocal today about, you're not charging enough, for your lessons.
You think about the amount of time that you spend building credibility, it's not just the hour. It's the days that you put into getting someone to reach out to you and say, hey, man.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, there's a ton. So for you to say, all right, $50.
But man,
you got to build that value.
The amount of
value, man.
The amount of people he's helped, and he made them have a better swing. They're so happy.
Yeah.
It almost makes us feel better about.
But if you ask them, hey, what if I paid you, or what if you were to pay me $200? Would you be happy with that swing? They probably say, yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, it's
You
priceless.
you didn't just make my day. You made my year.
Yeah, the value.
And all the football people have tuned out.
yeah.
When it comes to golf lessons, I would pay, probably 50 to 100, but that's
I think that's
just
fair.
I feel like that's my max. Unless it's a Tiger Woods or something,
But you wouldn't do that in the first place, right? You're just looking for something.
Me personally, no, but I know plenty of guys that would. I would love to play around with Michael Jordan or something.
Well, okay. How much does a private football lesson? I don't know what you take a lesson in football.
Ooh, that's so. Yeah, so let's say like my mentor in high school, Jesse Sapolui, won 4 Super Bowls with the 49ers.
Wow.
He played guard. He was a monster. Polynesian, and very few Polynesians were playing back then. So he was really a trailblazer for all the guys that are out there now. I think it was Saturday, Sunday. We would have camps. It was Men in the Trenches meant. I think it was $75 for a weekend.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Jesse and I worked a lot privately too. So it was. But
And what year would that have been?
That was 2014 to 2018. Yeah.
Well,
Got it.
I want to tie a bow on this, but tell your story of the guy in Asia that booked a lesson with you.
Oh, yeah,
I just think that's an interesting story.
This guy is great. He finds a YouTube video of mine and messages, comments there, and then I tell him, find me on Instagram, messages me. I have a Zoom lesson with this guy, and lasted an hour. He's in the Philippines, and it's like, how in the world did we connect? Number one. But number two, it's just wild that we can actually do this across the entire planet.
Straight up.
Like, cosmos and everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
It's like, so anyways, that is interesting. So I think we're doing good work on his swing, though, even over film.
But listen, in golf, if I can find anything that gives me an edge to beat my buddies, then I'm sold on it.
Absolutely.
Any
the ROI
little
is
thing,
there.
whatever it is, a swing thought, I'll buy a pick. Hey, I'm selling a pick. It's a swing thought. I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Just anything that gets me a little better to beat my buddies on the weekend.
Yep.
I'm down with that.
And
Yeah.
and personally,
That's
I
why
think
the shorts are so good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When it comes to we're just doing it over film. When it comes down to it, a lot of studying for your sport is film, or it is.
That's so true. Football watches so much film, and I feel like no other sports watch film like that.
It does help in football that every play is its own entity. So it's harder. I remember when I played lacrosse in high school, we still watched a lot of film, but not every play was set. So you just have to watch the game in real time, and then be like, okay, we're going to run this play right now. Okay, that's it. Maybe you get to clip it. Sometimes you're just like, hey, this. But for football, that was nice how easy it was to rhythmic.
But there's a reason you're watching that film. It's not like it doesn't, because that thing's going to happen again.
Yeah,
right? That's
and,
why.
And it's the same thing for golf. You're having the same swing. You want to have the same swing over and over. So you want to study. If you have a good swing, you want to look at that film. And I threw the shot put in high school too, and I studied my own technique.
Unlike my elbows, a little bit off.
Hundreds of hours of where exactly the ball sits in the palm.
Yeah.
And when you some people think you're just spinning in a circle, but you're really doing a half turn, sprinting down the ring, and then doing another half turn, and just jumping straight up, because you're getting all the momentum going that way when you're running, and then when you get to the front, you have to
it's
go
just
up,
upward. You just go in the Y direction.
straight up, because if you keep going forward, you're going to go over the toe board. And
Dude, that is amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
That is such a physics equation. It's
oh my
awesome.
gosh, it's insane.
I mean, man,
It's
you're
so hard.
you're giving the horizontal velocity by running,
Yes.
and you're giving the upward velocity by pushing.
Yes.
So it's just an upward push, and because you're running forward, it goes
This is the shot-
45-degree
this-
angle, which is the best
This is
opportunity
the shot
for
put,
distance.
right? The shot put
Shot put,
physics.
yeah. And there's no
Wow.
spin on a shot put, right?
There's
It
no
doesn't
spin.
affect because it's smooth.
Yep.
So without spin, you can't like float it
Exactly.
or do anything. It's just a pure carry.
Yeah, because that's the difference with the discus is that's why you have the discus out here and you get the
You get
the spin on it. And you
L
get,
times,
Where the
Yeah.
golf ball
Force.
has dimples, right? So that gives, does that,
Well,
is that
that's
what
what
gives it
allows
spin.
spin. Yeah. And spin is good in golf.
Yes.
Like actually, it's how you control the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But
Talk about in the high wind today.
Oh my gosh.
We also played 3 days in a row, and that was amazing. What you played? You played today, right?
Yep.
Corey played today.
how many people played 3 rounds?
I want to get
here?
into your 8-iron later too, because that's an amazing
2 rounds.
strategy that other people should learn. But a lot of people played 3 days in a row,
Yeah.
54 holes, and in the
G
desert.
did.
It was it was quite the marathon. I thought.
It was 3 different days of weather, I'd
Like,
say.
yeah, try to stay hydrated. We had super high winds on
so
day
hot
3.
yesterday.
Yep.
It was
But
so
man,
hot.
everyone that finished those 54 holes, like shout out to all those boys out here that
And
played
the
54.
36
I mean, that was.
it was pretty sick too.
Who ended
I've
up,
never been to a bachelor party that where we played 54. Like this
Yeah.
one is a
So
record
much
for
golf.
sure.
That is so
I think
much
I played like one round. Maybe some guys play a second round.
Yeah.
Who,
But
who
the-
was on the leaderboard?
Having 3, I was like,
At the end.
this guy's an OG.
Who was on the leaderboard at the end, like top 3? At the end
Good
of-
question.
Everyone had different handicaps. It's hard to say, man. We weren't out here to like
we
beat
will
each
add that
other.
up and post that
I
for
think-
sure.
Yeah, him
Mark
and one
Brown.
guy were close. Andrew was like in first with another guy as far as gross
Yeah,
score.
going into today, I
But
was
it's hard to
one
say,
shot
man.
up.
We didn't come out here to try to beat each other. We just want to all be out there, playing
Yeah.
golf, and that's what it's all about.
Yep.
We had at the bar before, an older guy came up to us, and he's like, "You guys keep doing this the rest of your life." He's like, "I've been doing this for 30 years." He's like, I love seeing this, man. I love seeing this.
do
I'm like,
love it. They do love
It is
it.
good going on a boys' trip, playing some golf,
Just some
Like,
guys being dudes.
Exactly. Like,
It's awesome.
Yep, that's what it's all about. So.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a 54 with
Oh
your
my
with your
gosh.
buddies, man, you just can't beat that. Today's the first day I broke 100 out of the 3 days, but
Okay.
it all kind of adds up.
In the,
right? If
you didn't-
the fatigue starts to hit in,
Oh,
and on day
absolutely.
3,
Broke 100 in the upward direction. Yeah.
Oh, when I say broke, I mean like I shot 101 finally. yeah.
Yeah. I had 1 round in the 70s, 2 rounds in the 80s. The Terra-Lago,
Yeah.
my goodness, that course
It
is
looks
so hard.
difficult. It looked difficult.
You basically,
so
if you're
t-
out of the fairway,
so
you're in the desert.
Terra-Lago is right by Fantasy Springs Casino.
Yes.
And then you have Terra-Lago has 36 holes. It's out here in the Indio area, near kind of Palm Springs, kind of proper.
Yeah, and it's a hell of a challenge. It is
Great course.
great, solid, high quality. Nothing was out of place. Maybe just there's only 1 rake per bunker, but there are a bunch of bunkers.
Get your ass moving and get the
Yeah,
rake.
it's like go get that rake.
Complaining.
Get that rake.
They allow you to have
and,
a cart. Go get the rake.
Yeah,
You're
but then
fine.
they stop your cart when you're near the bunker, so you like get thrown in your seat because they
Oh,
the GPS
no.
kills it.
Yeah, they don't want you driving it through the.
They want us to
Bunker.
walk to get the rake.
Yeah, but it's like, why can't you just have 2 rakes in every bunker?
Well, because
Oh my-
that's
that's-
freaking
What is that?
300
How much
more
more
rakes.
does that cost? Like-
Twice the cost.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Like how much
double.
are we counting pennies
No
here?
matter
Come on.
how much
Yeah.
it costs.
I mean, you
it's
could
double.
probably eliminate like 12 bunkers that are just tiny, but other than that,
Yeah, why don't you have 2 rakes? No, so that's our only complaint, actually. So I mean, it was really fun. The elevate. I would north to me. Like if you're gonna have to, if you're a listener and having to pick between south or north, I would
yeah,
pick north.
we had a great beverage service out there.
Oh yeah. The cart servers are great there.
Yes, and the servers at the bars are great.
And the
bartenders.
and the people at the bar. Yeah, it's just a great establishment.
I
So
think everyone working there is just awesome.
yeah, we are endorsing Terra-Lago out in Indio. And also, there's a casino next door too. So
Yeah,
just depends what you're going for. Maybe you're playing golf to play a little blackjack too. If
I
that's
was
what you're
there.
out for, that's what you do.
I was at the casino while you guys were golfing. It was a great time.
Oh yeah, we went after our round actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see you.
You go,
I was there the whole time.
That's so
And,
funny, yeah.
what were you guys playing?
We
Double
blackjack.
deck?
double deck blackjack.
Double deck. Me too. Were
Yeah,
you playing
yeah,
with
yeah.
the elderly people?
No, we went on the 25
Oh, okay.
dollar table.
Yeah, I was on the 15. I am cheap,
Smart
but then
play.
We should've
I did
done
go to
that.
Baccarat, and I love Baccarat.
Dude,
It was a full table, and I was the only tall person. We'll put it that way. And they were very good at the game. So I just copied what everyone else was doing, and I won a lot of money. It was awesome.
I would literally follow people there at that specific place.
Yes.
I had a great run by following a guy, hung out with them a little bit. And then there you get the actual cards. You can touch the cards, and you can like fold. You know, they fold them, they bend them, they rip them. In Baccarat, they use a new deck. So if you don't know, in Baccarat, they use a new deck every single hand. Much different than blackjack, where they're like, don't touch the card too much.
Yeah,
Baccarat, you can rip it up and throw it back.
They get so mad.
And that's one of the most fun.
Hilarious.
If I'm going to lose money, I'd love to rip a card in half. Like why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So you came up on Baccarat today.
I did, and then I also like the slots. There's some very fun slots that have some good music, get the people going.
Yeah.
And
that was fun, dude. That was super fun.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
I wouldn't mind going back later this evening if anyone else is interested.
I love it because we're live here from Indio, California, guys. What's up? Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos. If you're just joining us on YouTube, welcome to the show. But boys, man, what a round. And Corey, you played great once you figured out to hit 8-iron.
Just 8 off the box.
I want to hear about what this, because you named it earlier to me. You're like, it's the DC strategy. I'm like, oh, I didn't know we had a name for it, but
Yeah.
I want to hear more about that.
I mean, in the early days when we were learning how to golf, this was during the COVID years. And so my wife and I, we started driving down to DC almost every weekend. So we were seeing Kevin and Jess all the time. And something you naturally do when you're in the middle of COVID is you just try to find some tee times.
You start golfing.
So we got out there. One of the first rounds, it was like a little bit of snow on the ground.
Nice.
Wow.
And we were bundled up in our jackets, but we got 9 holes in on a par 3.
Sometimes the
downtown
ground's so
DC.
frozen that you feel like your wrist broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you hit it, it's
like a little bit of a-
So is
Yeah.
that where you learn to hit 8-iron only?
Yeah, so, well, I don't know. You go into it thinking, all right, I can do a 3, I can do a 5, 8, 9, and you realize only the 8-iron is making good contact.
It's guaranteed.
And so I call it the DC framework because if you start falling apart in 2 to 3 holes, you just go 8-iron the rest of the round.
Yep.
And lo and behold, today did the same thing.
It worked again.
And it worked out.
I think we all saw that happen, and it was great to see. It was like, wow, I don't even have to tell Corey to take 8-iron here. He's just he
It's a
knows.
natural. Yeah, I
You
know.
just
I
know the
know
strategy.
I know when to grab the 8.
That's-
and now it's basically every time.
That's another thing about my golf game. I do need someone there to tell me what to hit because I don't know how far what's going where, but I'm going to try to hit it straight.
Dude, I'll just watch you on the range for 5 minutes, and then we'll go play, and
Yes.
I'll tell you exactly what to do.
So you like to have like a caddy?
I like to get coached.
Yeah.
I've always been told what to do, and especially when it comes to technique, when it comes to athletics, and you know, you might have to tell me 20 times, but by the time I get it, I'm going to be pretty good at it.
Wow.
Right, you'll do it well. Yeah.
Love that. That's good.
I mean, so when it comes to football, like how would you apply because we get into a lot on this pod about like golf and mental. What actually, like, we kind of argue over what is it more physical or mental, the game itself. Sometimes we agree that it's like 50-50.
Yeah.
You know.
Golf is mostly mental.
I love to hear that from a ring holder.
Do you think sports are mostly mental, like at a high level of competitiveness?
Depending on the sport, I would say individual sports probably. Well, it depends on the individual sport because I'd say like Usain Bolt. No, he just turns his brain off and runs as fast as he can.
Yeah,
and he's really good at that. A shot put thrower, that's all like. You're thinking about your last 10 throws and what went well and what didn't go well, and then if you think about it too much,
because it's measured in like a. I don't know, like a distance.
I think track and field is a really good example of that because sprinting, it's mostly non-mental, but shot put, discus, hurdles.
It all happens within half a second. Yeah. The motion of what you're doing is like the quickest thing.
Every moment is a big deal. And what's kind of
Yeah.
crazy is like hurdling and shot put's very similar in that like you have 10 hurdles, 400 meters, and you go through 2, and I'm already thinking of the first that I did.
Yep.
But I have 8 left.
Yep.
But I have to quickly forget
Wow.
what I was just doing and just be fresh.
So that
on
is
next
kind of a
hurdle.
mental game, though. That's what we're doing in golf. We're finding that flow state through like forgetting about that last shot.
But the key thing is it's your cardio or muscle mass that you've worked on so hard, and now you have to get through that mental barrier to just let your body do its job.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the problem is golf is 5.5 hours, like 4 hours. Like, how do you stay mentally,
Well, that's
thinking like
each shot is a shot. That I mean,
Right.
you
Right.
got to
But
reduce it
still,
to at least its
yeah.
shots.
No, but Tommy, I'm curious, like, how did they, like, because you had top level coaches, obviously, at Alabama, like, what are they saying at halftime that, like, doesn't, that gets you, like, if you're down, say you're down at halftime. What are they saying? Are they saying you're playing great, or are they saying you guys suck?
Well, at Alabama, we weren't down very often.
I love that.
When we were down, Coach Saban was not happy. The other team was never beating us. We were always beating ourselves. Wow. It always comes down to turnovers.
It's true.
It's like if we're not winning, it's because of us.
Mental mistakes, turnovers. Literally every game I played at Alabama was easier than any practice I had at Alabama.
Oh shit! So the practices were that gnarly.
They were horrible.
Oh my god!
And so
when I went
you're playing your own guys, right? Like Team B versus Team A.
Yes, yeah. The
And they're fighting for their spot, your spot.
When it's good versus goods, it's the first team defense versus the second team offense, and the second team defense versus the first team
play each
offense.
other.
And then it's very competitive. And then sometimes the ones very few 1v1s, but they do happen. And sometimes you get a guy that is injured, but he's injured enough that he can do the scout team, but then when it's good on good, he can't go. So then I have to do all the reps during that period because he
just work.
There's no one to back me up. So.
Right.
Oh my god! There's
Because
no other Tommy
you're a
on the
starter.
team.
When you're a starter, you're a starter. It's like
Yeah. When you're starting,
you answer the call. You're like, yeah, sounds good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you get done with being a starter, and they're like, no, you still have to take the reps for the twos. And I was like, well, I just gave everything on those last 10 plays, so I'll give another 10 plays.
I see.
It's like here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta push hard to make our
swing
offense
as
better.
Coach Leach used to say, I'll swing my sword. We'll see how effective it is. So this after 10 plays all out, when I was swinging it as hard as I could.
Wow. What position did you play? I don't know.
I was a tackle and guard on the offensive line. Yeah.
What was you worked under Saban?
Yep.
Right? What was one of the more surprising things in being on his team?
I mean, the most surprising thing is probably when you mess up, you think you're about to get cussed out, and he hits you with a D's nuts joke.
This is Nick Saban. Yeah.
Nick Saban hits you.
Actually?
I mean, you
got to keep it light.
The offensive line, he wouldn't say it very often. He hit me with a few, but the best one was like the punt returners would drop the ball trying to catch a punt, and Coach Saban was like, if your hands can catch that ball, your hands can catch these nuts. Okay, so get out there and catch the ball, or you're gonna catch these nuts. Okay, and I mean that's not a direct quote, but that is something that I could picture him saying. Maybe a little less crazy.
That's
but,
fair. That's fair.
I would not put that on Coach Saban. Do not
I love
quote
it.
me.
I love it. So
I love you, Coach.
question: did you guys fly private? Like, would you go to games or like?
Yeah, we chartered a Delta flight. We always had the same flight attendants, Miss Bonnie.
Every time you had the same flight attendants when you'd go to Alabama games?
Yeah. If we flew, we would fly out of Tuscaloosa Airport, and we'd fly on Delta, and we'd have the same flight, either Delta or United. I don't want to be.
That's
wrong
so
about that
epic.
either, but
Wow.
we'd fly on a plane that was chartered, and they're the same flight attendants. And when you're younger, you're in the far back of the plane, and I think Miss Bonnie's in the back, or Miss Bonnie might be in the front. But Miss Bonnie was my favorite flight attendant. She took good care of us.
Shout out Miss Bonnie.
Yes, and the whole crew and staff of that flight, they take such great care of us, and they love the Tide. It's awesome.
Okay, so coming back from a win, what does that plane look like?
Oh, I mean, it's great. People are talking. We're laughing. We're having fun. There sodas are getting passed out. So
Nice.
we are allowed to have soda after we went, or soda or juice, like apple juice, But I'm a big ginger ale guy or a Sprite after a big win.
Any coffees going out?
Coffee, not. Well, if we had an 11 a.m. game and we were flying back after 11 a.m. game, probably there was a little coffee.
Okay.
I was a big Shaun White fan, so anytime I could get a Mountain Dew on a plane, I like to.
Yes.
I'm talking about Mountain Dews, baby. Yeah. We're not old enough to drink, but I'm talking about Mountain Dews.
Shaun
baby.
White, like the original 1080, right?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. He was a dog. I loved him. I loved his hair. I was like.
I think
gosh,
they're trying to like.
ginger.
I think they're trying to like ban the chemicals that are in Mountain Dew now.
That's ridiculous.
Look
at the greatness that has
Yellow
come.
4 or something.
Get that out of
Well,
here.
yeah, the artificial colors,
I make you stronger. Build character.
Wow. Okay. So that's amazing. That the Bonnie story I love. That's great. I mean, and would you guys like stay at nicer hotels than the other team? Like, I just feel like Alabama gets like extra special treatment, like to a degree. When you play in other schools, but I guess it's all SEC.
It's all SEC.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, you need a hotel big enough for a football team. So you have to have a conference. You have to have conference rooms. You have to have a room for each position. You have to have a big room for a team, and then you have to have a big room for cafeteria. And sometimes, Oxford, Mississippi does not have a hotel big enough to host the Alabama football team. So we have to. If we're playing Ole Miss, we have to stay an hour outside of Oxford in Olive Branch, Mississippi. At I don't remember the name of the hotel. I don't want to dox it because it is one of the worst hotels I've ever stayed at.
Don't
in my
say it.
life.
It's fine.
It's
Don't
one
say
of the
it.
worst
But-
ever. It probably was really nice back in the day, but not anymore.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then when you play in the national championship, when you win the national championship in 2020, you stay in the Fontainebleau, South Beach, Miami.
Nice.
And,
Really? Wow.
pretty incredible. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you get treated well. I mean, you guys fucking
Was
did
it at where the Dolphins play?
Yes, at Hard Rock.
Hard Rock. Yes, that's right. Yes, I used to live down there and never made it to a game there, but I went to a lot of Marlins baseball games.
I mean, those were cheap. That's like going to the Angels games.
I think it was like $4, like $8 or $9.
Okay, who's your favorite Angels player? You showed me some.
My favorite Angels play. Oh, I did show you some.
Oh yeah,
cards.
I would love to talk baseball. That'd be great.
So, growing up was Vladdy Senior. Torrey Hunter was big. If we go back further, Tim Salmon. I love Tim Salmon. Yep. And then I remember when Trout got there, and I was kind of like, he's not my Vladdy. And my younger brother's a huge Trout kid, and I'm like, no, you young kids don't understand.
What good is?
And then Albert Pujols came, and I was like, all right, the Angels have a curse that they just get the best players and they don't play well.
Yeah,
100%. It seemed like it's happened.
That's not a shot at Albert. I love Albert. He's a Hall of Fame. He's literally one of the best players, and he's a great human being. I haven't met him personally, but I know him through people, and he is a great human being that loves God. And he didn't play the best, but he is still one of, because of the standard that he set at St. Louis. It's not that he was a bad player. It's just he didn't live up to the standard that he had already set.
Well, don't you think he got too old by the time he got to the Angels? He was just too old. I mean, it's not that nothing against the guy. It's just it was probably time to stop playing, and he took the money, and that seems like the Angels do that now 4 times in a row.
Yeah, I love it. But thank God for the Angels. They brought Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's sad because I kind of forgot he was an Angel now.
Exactly.
The Dodgers win the World Series with Shohei.
But they did the hard work.
You just think he's a Dodger now. The world thinks he's a Dodger, but it's like, he used to be an Angel.
No, it took years to get him to come play in America.
Angels was his first team.
Yes. It
They
was
brought him
very
in,
hard
man.
to get him.
They were selling so many tickets.
It was so, oh my
when
gosh.
he was on the team, and
those games were
they basically
rocking.
couldn't afford him.
They couldn't afford him.
They couldn't afford him.
But they
I
were
mean,
so smart to get him.
Yeah, they were great to get him. It was awesome.
It's a great idea.
Thank goodness they did,
what I'm saying.
because
They're smart.
we get to watch the best baseball player to ever play.
Yeah. No, Corey, you're a Dodgers fan, right?
I am.
think you went to a playoff game, right?
No, we went to opening
Day. I'm sorry.
love
Yeah.
opening
How was that?
days.
How was
That was awesome,
Chavez
dude.
Ravine?
Oh, it was beautiful. So they did like a whole Will Ferrell intro.
Nice.
So he rolled in with a couple of players. So it
This
was fun.
Dodgers opening day.
Yeah, Dodgers opening day, and then
That's awesome.
when they did the national anthem, they had 2 F-35s coming right over, then
Nice.
firing the afterburners right above the stadium.
You guys are
It was so
World World Series champions.
Yeah.
as well.
No, it's been great.
Yep.
Yeah. What's funny is that because we lived in New York City for like 12 years, and when we were out there, you can't watch Yankees or Mets unless you have the
It's all
the
blocked.
subscription. Yeah, so we're not paying $200 a month.
But you can go to a
for-
bar and watch it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like
dedication.
being able to see the Dodgers on the East Coast, you sort of get.
I
a
see.
little
Oh yeah,
taste
you're
of it.
getting those games.
Yeah, so I'm like
right.
I'm
on
a
the MLB
Pittsburgh
package. Yeah,
Yeah, so I become a Pittsburgh Pirates fan.
Because
Right.
you can't watch the New York teams.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just time of
'Cause
day.
The MLB app blacks it out.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Phillies
Because of
fan.
geography.
Phillies.
I know. Isn't that the
Pittsburgh,
dumbest thing?
And then
Yeah.
LA. And now that I'm back in
Wow.
LA, we're like, all right, we're gonna do the
Yeah.
$200 just to watch our.
Oh, you have to
Dodgers.
watch the Dodgers.
Oh, you bought the package?
Yeah, for the year.
How do you
The Dodgers game would have been blacked out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I know. You got to
Actually
pay.
can't
You got to
watch it.
pay to play, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
us in LA.
Yeah, it's true. What's funny is the Lakers used to be like that, like 2-3 years ago, and
Yeah.
I think this year they got a more thing that's like included in the general package.
Right.
So all of a sudden it got easier to watch them, and I'm like, oh, now I'm a fan. It's like,
Yeah.
It's a good control they have of like demand.
Right.
yeah. I mean,
They see
those-
the numbers,
it's
they
gonna
go, we're going
change.
down. Let's lower the threshold.
Those are big contracts, though. Those TV contracts.
take a
for-
couple
for
years.
Sports.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of baseball, Tommy, your little brother just pitched last night, and we watched him on ESPN.
Yes.
Which was
SEC
which was
Network
crazy.
on ESPN.
They, ZB, right?
ZB, Zach Brown, he does like chicken fry. He does listen. He does dip his toes in the water, and he's a big fan of country music. Zach Brown.
Shout out to ZB. So
Yep.
Zach Brown, though, is a starting pitcher at Georgia baseball.
Yeah, he has started at Georgia. He's also come in relief. He's also come in closer. Anything when it's we need someone that we can trust. Coach puts Zach in right now.
But honestly, last night that was the craziest moment where I'm literally at a party and you go, hey man, look at the TV. My little brother's on TV right now. I'm like, wait, are you serious? Like, you're like, yeah, they just put him in. It's the 8th inning.
Yeah.
They're up 2 and they were up 4. So you're like, now they need my brother.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
Shout out to Zach Brown for closing that game out last night against Auburn. That was really great 2 innings right there.
The number 4 versus number 5 team in the country. When you play in Auburn, I don't know what it is, but there is a witch that has cursed that place, and the witch does not like anyone that plays Auburn. So I lost at Auburn, one of my very few losses, and then 4 overtime at Auburn.
Wow.
And we just barely conquered
Wow.
that witch that game. Thank goodness
Wow.
for John Mechie.
Wow, that was so when you went to Alabama, you maybe lost like 3 times, maybe or something. I feel like that run you had, like 18 to 22 or something.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Alabama didn't really lose many games.
Yeah, so I played football for 9 years, and the first 8 years of my life, I lost 8 games, and then the 9th year, I lost 11, and then I retired. Yes.
So you can almost count them on like 2 hands there. That's
Yeah,
amazing. That's
yeah.
that's impressive. Wow.
Because in 2020 we went undefeated.
Dude, you really should try to play more golf. I think with that background, you'd probably be pretty good at golf.
Yeah, you'd be real good. Let me give you some lessons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Connect with Try
$100 an hour.
Thinking. Connect to Try Thinking Deeper. You guys can meet up at like Costa Mesa, do a
Yeah,
lesson, and
yeah.
dude, I mean,
As long as it's not raining, like what was that? When we went, Zach Brown was with y'all, and it was raining. It was pouring.
Oh, in
San Clemente.
yes, the last
Talega.
yes, the last Coach Sweet tournament.
Yes,
that
a
we did.
Coach
Yes.
Sweet tournament. Yes, I love that tournament. Zach,
It's so fun.
Zach loves
I was,
that tournament.
I was telling
so
Corey,
much.
you got to be in the next one, Corey. We got to get Corey on that list for the Coach Sweet tournaments. Yeah, it poured, and we all. The funniest
was
was when I see the other guy in the other group, Kyle Sweet. I see him in the same exact rain gear that I have, and we both bought it on Amazon. And it was like the one that you get the next day.
Yes, you have to.
And he was like, "Oh, good choice." I was like, "Oh, nice." Because
yeah, you have.
it's pouring rain. And we're like, "Yeah, this is gonna work."
Funny story, actually, unrelated, but related. When I moved to Alabama, it was the day after I graduated. I had to leave grad night early so that I could.
So hold on.
Sorry.
You left high school the day after high school graduation. You got on a plane to go to Alabama football practice?
Yeah. We started practice like probably on Monday, and I got there on a Saturday.
But it was right after graduation.
Yeah.
After.
I had to leave grad night early, and but then that weekend there were summer storms in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And if you've been in the South and there's a summer storm, they come out of nowhere. They hit hard and lots of rain really quick, and then they're gone. But if you're outside and you get stuck in one of those storms, you are drenched. And I went to the equipment manager. I was like, "Can I get something for the rain?" And he was like, "You didn't bring anything for the rain?" I said, "I don't ever own anything for the rain. If it rains,
from Southern California.
I don't go outside. It's Southern California." And he was like, "Tough luck."
Nah.
And so I got
for
wet
the first
a little
week.
bit. Yeah, I got wet before we got our team
That's
issued
funny.
gear.
Your first experience of the South.
I visited the South a lot
Okay.
for recruiting, but
Got it.
But yeah, no rain jacket. So I should have had the Amazon overnight rain jacket delivered, but
I love it.
Yeah, that wasn't in place.
All right,
at that time.
so we'll close out here. We're losing our light, but we're going to close out with the PGA Championship leaderboard. This might be one of the most stacked Sundays I've ever seen.
Yep.
They're tied for first is Alex Smalley and Maverick McNeely at -4, so they'll be in the final group. We got this is Saturday night, so we're after day 3 of the major championship of the 2026 PGA Championship. But there's guys that are -1 tied for 20th.
That are only 3 shots off the lead.
3 shots off. 20 people
Oh
are
my
more than 20
gosh.
people are 3 shots off the lead.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's literally a crapshoot. I mean, there's
Yeah.
–
nobody.
where are they playing?
What's McElroy at? That's
McElroy's
a
pretty
story.
close, actually.
You know, he was in the lead when I
He's
checked.
at -2.
-2. So McElroy 2 off the lead. Those are guys, that are going to have the odds on.
Where are
them.
they playing?
Aronimink in Pennsylvania near Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Never
Yep.
heard of it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure it's historic and great.
Exactly. It actually is. Yeah, it definitely
I
is.
believe it.
But Scheffler, the number
Where's
one player
Scheffler?
in the world, he is at -2, so only 2 shots off the lead. And
Tied with Rory.
Tied with Rory, tied
you
with
go.
Cam Young, tied with Justin Thomas.
You listeners can tell we weren't watching TV today. We were golfing today because we're just getting our
Yeah,
info
this is
right
pretty
now.
incredible
Yeah.
to learn right now.
Oberg is also -2, so it is very stacked at
How
-2.
exciting.
I mean, this might be one of the top back nines of the last,
Schauffele's -1, Sam Burns -1. I mean, it is within 4 shots of the lead. There are 46 people
my
within 4
goodness.
shots of the lead.
Does anyone have the score of the Georgia baseball game?
we can get you that. We got a lot of people watching.
I'm getting it right. I'm getting it right.
Oh yeah,
now.
get it right now. Yeah.
If no one has
So,
it.
so guys, PGA Championship. I mean, our picks.
Who
Mine.
knows what the lines are right now?
Yeah. Mine were a little off though on Wednesday night, but
Rom's close. I have Rom
You have Rom?
somewhere in
Okay.
my pick.
yeah. It looks like it's going to be a good Sunday.
Yeah.
That's
excited.
I've actually haven't seen a major with that many people. It's actually
close.
kind of crazy how many people are
It
within.
could come to a playoff easily.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody could shoot 6 under. And
I would bet
win it
on
easy.
that it will go to a playoff. With that many people that close, you're bound to get a tie.
Tommy, go.
Georgia lost 14-4. It was only 8 innings. They after 7 innings, if you're up by 10, it's a run rule.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of it, but I'm not a fan when it happens to the Georgia Bulldogs.
Right.
Only in baseball. I'm a big fan when they get run ruled in any other sport. Roll Tide, go Dogs only for baseball. Row.
That's
Sick 'em.
funny.
Roll Tide. I love it. I love it. Tommy, I want to thank you so much for being on the pod, man. Welcome to the Cosmos, man. It was so great. We got to film with you yesterday on our back 9. You're holding the camera a little bit. It was like one of the coolest things, that you did, man. But okay, if you had to pick someone, would you go Rory or Scotty tomorrow?
Oh, man. If either of them win, I bet it's Scotty. But I think
That's
Scotty
tough,
has to
man.
win in a playoff, which I don't know if he can do.
Who is it, Mike?
I'm almost taking the Rory ripper on he's
I
going to
would
do
love
2.
that.
He's going to try to win all 4.
I wouldn't love anything more than that, but I do think Scotty will beat McIlroy tomorrow.
Rory just filed for divorce too, like 2 weeks
Again?
ago. No, that was a faker. No, I swear, Rory. I mean, this is real news, guys.
That was
I'm not
fake news.
lying.
Is this fake news or is this?
No. I only give real news, man.
And this is verified.
Yes.
Dang,
Why am I?
that's-
That's why I would say it.
Is it breaking news?
It's
you're
pretty-
the
no,
first to
I-
get it?
It happened
me?
like 2 weeks
Damn.
ago, but I'm
2
just
weeks
saying.
ago?
Hey, listen, we're helping bettors out there. I'm just giving them info. You know.
Well-
he filed in Palm Beach County.
So after the Masters win.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I think he's
weeks
done.
ago.
I think he did the Masters and he's like, I'm done.
I
I'm over this.
What do you think?
I'm just saying, man. That's what he
Yeah.
did, and
But
if he wins,
doesn't
the
that mean he's going to be
PGA
more motivated to go? Because he's like, I'm going to be single and I got to win right now.
I think he's going to win all 4 majors this year. You know?
How awesome would that be?
He's on his way.
Has it been done?
He's literally 2 off the lead going into winning his 2nd major of the year.
Has it been done? Anyone know?
Tiger Woods.
Oh,
No, he won. They weren't in the same year.
same year, but it wasn't the
It's
I
same.
don't
not-
think anyone's done that then.
Yeah,
No.
the same year is that's like the ultimate, the penultimate,
It's like the full house.
the pinnacle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full house.
They call
Nail
it, that's
it.
why they call it the Tiger Slam.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's the
Ooh.
Grand Slam. It's
But
winning
it's the
Grand
Tiger Slam because he did
Interception.
something like that.
he won it off in off years.
Another interception. How many interceptions were in this game? A lot.
Right.
Sorry, rerun of a Cal Washington State game.
Yeah.
So, Mike
Oh, I
Leach.
love that.
Alrighty.
Okay, see if anyone want to hear it.
Is that it? We got any questions from the chat? Any voicemails?
Yeah. No, we don't read the comment. We don't actually read the comments. Come on.
Dude, I love interacting with the chat. Chat, hit me up.
Hey, well, gentlemen, Tommy, thank you so much, man, for being on. Really, you did a great job, man. Your story is just really amazing.
Thank you.
Corey, man. So good playing with you today, man. Thank you, man.
Great, thanks.
The 8-iron, watching the 8-iron strategy is amazing. So,
thanks,
all
guys.
right. See y'all later. Peace. Bye.